So for us Halloween fanatics, July isn't just summer, right? It's kind of the month the magic really kicks off.
Right, because that's when the big retailers start locking things down for next year.
Exactly. And today we're doing a deep dive into something pretty cool. Home Depot's confidential 2025 Halloween collection preview. Our mission basically is to give you the inside scoop. We want to uncover the most exciting new stuff, see who's back from previous years.
The fan favorites.
Yeah, the fan favorites, and also kind of peek behind the curtain at the strategy behind this whole huge seasonal push.
And this is all coming straight from the source, right? The preview.
Yep, exactly. Held July 24th. We got insights from Aubrey Horowitz, who's the merchant of Decorative Holiday, and Tyler Pelfrey from BrandComs. Plus, they even had a Q&A with superfans, which is interesting.
You know, it really is striking, the whole idea of a confidential preview session like this.
Right.
It just, it hammers home how incredibly far in advance these big retailers plan. We're talking a full year, maybe more.
For stuff that's only out for, what, a few weeks?
Exactly. And the fact that they bring in not just their own people, the merchants and brand folks, but also super fans, that tells you a lot.
Yeah, like how important that community feedback actually is.
It really is. It shows a level of consumer influence, almost co-creation you don't always see.
It's wild how early it starts. Okay, so speaking of making a big entrance, let's talk about the Titans debuting this year. They're really pushing the limits on yard stuff.
Yeah, the scale's getting nuts.
So Home Depot's got this new theme for 2025 called Gruesome Grounds.
Okay.
And leading that charge is, well, something genuinely epic, the 15-foot Worry Crow.
15 feet. Wow.
Yeah, it's apparently Home Depot's biggest fully molded prop ever. And get this, a 12-foot wingspan.
Whoa.
It's got illuminated eyes, mouth, chest, flickering flame effects, motion sensor, moving head. I mean, just picture that thing looming over your yard.
That's definitely a statement piece.
Huge statement. Though, fair warning, they did say setting it up takes about an hour with 3 people.
Okay, so that's a commitment. And, you know, the sheer size of these new things is pretty remarkable. And the fact they give specific assembly times.
Right. It tells you something.
It tells you this isn't just, you know, plug and play. It's a project. But beyond the giant crow, there's more in that gruesome grounds theme.
Right.
Like the 8-foot Tumble the Troll.
Oh, yeah, the troll.
Covered outdoor rated.
Huh.
It's got 4 different movements, mouth, head, and body turn. The club arms move.
Yeah.
Plus color-changing eyes and 5 voice lines.
And that one's a bit easier, assembly-wise.
Yeah, supposedly about 30 minutes for one person, so manageable. And then there's the 8-foot animated wyvern.
The dragon-looking thing.
Kind of, yeah. Indoor, outdoor rated. It's got color-changing LEDs, red, green, blue, and 2 movements, the mouth and the neck. That one's about 25 minutes, but needs 2 people.
Wow. Okay, so definitely an arms race happening in the giant animatronics department.
Seems like it.
But, you know, while these new monsters are definitely eye-catching, a huge part of Home Depot's playbook seems to be nostalgia and, like, fan loyalty.
Absolutely. Which brings us to
the legend himself, the Graven Bones collection. And the news everyone waits for. Yes, the iconic 12-foot Skelly is coming back.
Knew it. Still popular as ever.
And even better, they confirmed it's back at the original $299 price with some minor upgrades, they said.
You know, that devotion to Skelly is almost, it's like a cult following. Why do you think that specific item just hits so hard and keeps going?
That's a great question, and actually the preview kind of touched on that. It's not just nostalgia, apparently. Home Depot is, like, really tuned into the haunter community. They explicitly said they track customer posts, how people reuse old items, and that feeds into future development.
It was almost like a feedback loop.
Exactly. It feels like co-creation, you know, where these really passionate fans are directly influencing the products. It's smart, builds incredible loyalty.
That's a really critical point. And it's not just the main Skelly, right? They're really expanding that whole Skelly version.
Oh, yeah. Totally leaning in. We've got the 7-foot Skelly dog coming back, the golden retriever one.
The classic.
But new for 2025 is a 5.5-foot sitting Skelly dog. This one's Doberman style. And it has these advanced LCD Li-Fi eyes.
Oh, the super realistic eyes.
Yeah. Apparently they give incredibly dynamic, lifelike expressions. It's got a posable mouth, too, and remote control for the eyes. Plus, the 5-foot Skelly cat is back.
Can't forget the cat.
Orange and yellow LED eyes, posable mouth, indoor, outdoor. Cute but spooky.
But the real tech showcase seems to be that Ultra Skelly.
Okay, yeah, this thing sounds next level. It's 6.5 feet tall, Bluetooth enabled, and it uses servo motors.
Which means smoother, more lifelike movement, right? Not that jerky animatronic stuff.
Exactly. Hollywood level, they were saying. Fluid, precise. It's got live voice input, app customization, 18 different eye options, 5 voice effects, even posable fingers.
Wow.
And they mentioned its year-round holiday display potential, which really tells you something.
Yeah, they're definitely cultivating that high-end collector market. These aren't just Halloween props anymore. They're becoming like interactive display pieces you keep out. Extends the season, deepens the engagement.
For sure. Okay, so shifting gears slightly, but still in that collector vein. Licensed characters. This seems like a big push, too.
Absolutely. Especially for classic horror fans. They're bringing back Scarred Chucky, but with an enhanced design.
What's enhanced?
Lifelike servo movements. Again, head, mouth, waist, arms, even blinking eyes. Plus 5 movie quotes, and his knife lights up with an LED.
Nice. And he's not alone.
Nope. Tiffany Valentine is joining him. Matching servo tech. 5 voices from Bride of Chucky. The whole killer couple.
That's smart, pairing them up. And speaking of pairs, they're doing the same with the classics, right?
That's right. We're getting this 6-foot Bride of Frankenstein. She's got 6 movements, LED eyes, speakers, 5 phrases.
And she complements the returning 7-foot Frankenstein's monster. So you can have the complete set.
Yeah, it definitely caters to that dedicated collector who's investing serious space and serious money into their display.
Which inevitably, when you talk about investing in these huge, complex pieces, the conversation turns practical. Like, where on earth do you put this stuff the other 11 months of the year?
Oh, don't get me started. The storage nightmare is real. It's almost scarier than the decorations themselves sometimes.
Right. So it was actually interesting that they highlighted storage solutions in the preview.
Oh, they did. That's smart.
Yeah. They mentioned the returning Hallmaxon's holiday decor storage bag, but also the viral 170-gallon Husky Pro Grip storage tote, specifically designed for these oversized animatronics, available in-store and online.
See, that feels like they're really listening. That's a huge pain point for anyone buying these massive props.
Exactly my thought. It's not just an add-on. It feels strategic. Like, they know the total cost of ownership includes the storage hassle.
Right. If they make storage easier, maybe you're more likely to buy another giant next year.
Precisely. They're removing a barrier. They're basically saying, go ahead, invest in the big stuff. We'll help you manage it afterwards.
So, stepping back a bit, what does all this tell us about how Home Depot approaches Halloween overall? It's clearly more than just, stocking shelves with spooky stuff.
Oh, definitely. It's a year-round thing for them. The preview mentioned the Halloween program draws inspiration from everywhere: social media, trade shows, haunted houses, fan content.
Wow. They even use shared Pinterest boards, apparently.
Yeah.
And input from licensors and trend forecasts. It's a really comprehensive, almost data-driven approach.
It seems like a really delicate balancing act, though. Trying to hit nostalgia, but also innovate. Cater to the hardcore collectors, but also families, casual decorators.
That's true. I mean, does focusing so much on these huge, expensive props and even the storage for them risk alienating people with, say, smaller homes or tighter budgets?
That's a good question. Are the miniatures enough to counter that?
Well, they seem to be thinking about that, too. They talked a lot about inclusivity and accessibility. So, yeah, introducing miniatures, porch greeters for apartments or smaller spaces.
Okay, so options for everyone.
And also emphasizing the entry-level stuff. Tombstones, lights, fog machines, those ultra-posable skeletons for people who are more budget-conscious or just starting out. They seem to want to capture the whole spectrum.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And practically speaking, for placement, about half the animatronics are fully outdoor rated.
And most of the rest, like 80%, are okay for covered outdoor use.
Right.
Like a porch.
Yeah. The indoor-only ones are mainly those with the really advanced tech, like the servo motors or that TPE skin stuff.
Right, the thermoplastic elastomer. That flexible, skin-like material. Looks amazing, but probably wouldn't hold up to rain and sun. Makes sense.
Yeah, those intricate mechanics and materials need protection. Oh, and one last crucial bit of practical news. They're expecting improved inventory levels this year.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, better launch planning, they said. So hopefully less of that instant sellout frustration.
That's music to many haunters' ears, I bet.
Definitely.
Yeah.
The depth and the strategy here are really impressive. It's clear they've really figured out how to listen to their audience. But it does make you wonder.
That's that.
Well, how sustainable is this bigger is always better trend? Is there a point where I don't know, the sheer scale becomes impractical and innovation shifts elsewhere. It's a fascinating tightrope they're walking.
It really is. And, it's kind of a fascinating microcosm of consumer culture, isn't it? When you think about how much influence customer feedback, social media trends, that whole dedicated haunter community actually has on what a giant retailer like Home Depot develops and sells.
Yeah.
What does that level of responsiveness really signal? I mean, how might our collective passions, our online chatter, end up shaping the products and experiences we get from major companies in other areas too, maybe in surprising ways, down the line?
That's a really interesting thought. It really shows the power we have collectively as consumers and fans.
Definitely something to think about. The power of the crowd, shaping the shelves.